Welcome to Small Victories Yoga. I'm Melissa, and in this session we're going to be doing a Vinyasa Flow. You don't need any props, and as always, you do what feels good, skip what doesn't work, and just try to have some fun. So we'll begin in a wide-kneed child's pose on your mat. Knees as wide as the mat, toes touch. Sit back on your heels. Allow the forehead to rest gently on the mat in front of you, arms long in front of you. Take a deep inhale and a sigh. Closing your eyes. Taking a moment to bring your awareness inward by focusing on the breath, ujjayi breathing, in and out of your nose. If it feels good in your body, you could massage your third eye by allowing your head to rock side to side. And then start to engage your core, pull the belly in, press the hips back as you reach the arms long in front of you, elbows off the mat. Spread the fingers wide, roll up hands and knees, and press back, downward facing dog. Take a moment in your down dog to do what feels good. So you could press your heels towards the mat and lift your tailbone to the sky. You could take your dog for a walk here if you'd like. And then rise up to the balls of the feet, bend your knees, and rock your body forward into a high push-up. Continue to press forward to stretch out your wrists. And as you exhale, bend the knees as you press back, straightening your legs. You can keep a slight bend in the knees if that feels good in your body. And then lift the right leg, three-legged dog, bend the knee. Kneecap reaches up to the sky. You could circle the ankle and spread the toes if that felt good. And then return that foot to the mat. Same thing, left side, lift it long, bend it, kneecap reaches to the sky. Perhaps you circle the ankle and spread the toes. And then return that foot to the mat. Rise up to the balls of your feet, bend your knees, stretch your toes. Looking at the space between your hands, step or walk to the front of your mat. Feet a little wider than hip width distance, knees bent a lot, ragdoll. You could find a little movement in your ragdoll if you'd like. You could begin to straighten your legs if it felt okay. And then release your hands to the mat. Bring your feet together to touch. And with a bend in your knees, start to straighten the legs, rolling up. Hands touch overhead. Bend back, look up, look behind you. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, come to center. Swan dive all the way down, nose to your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we chaturanga dandasana. You step it back, high push-up, lower halfway, low push-up, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Breath or two here. Rise to the balls of the feet, bend your knees, step walk or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, chair pose, so weight is in your heels, hips sink low, deep inhale. Exhale, fold, nose to knees as you straighten your legs, halfway lift. Step it back, high to low push-up, upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Step that foot between your hands, flattening your back foot, warrior one, and inhale brings you up. And as you exhale, bring the hands all the way down inside of the right foot, spin onto the ball of your back foot, and without a sound, pick that right foot up and step it back. High push-up, low push-up, upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Step the foot between your hands. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, bring your hands down inside of your left foot. Spin onto the ball of your back foot, and without a sound, pick that left foot up, step it back. High push-up, low push-up, upward facing dog and downward facing dog, walking it out. Rise to the balls of the feet, bend the knees, step, walk, or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, chair. Take an inhale here. Exhale, you fold nose to knees. Halfway lift. Step it back. Chaturanga Dandasana. High push-up, low push-up, upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, three-legged dog. And this time, rock forward into a high push-up. Bring the right knee to tap the right elbow and then kick it back. High push-up, knee into your third eye. Kick it back. High push-up, knee to the left. Tap the elbow and kick it back. Step the foot through, warrior one. Inhale, rise. And on the exhale, just soften. Deep inhale. And as you exhale, open it up, warrior two. Sink into your legs. Drishti set to your front middle finger. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, flip the front hand, reverse your warrior, sinking and reaching. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Forearm on the thigh or fingers reach to the mat. Leaning back to open up, just one inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands down inside of that right foot. Once again, it's that low lunge. Without a sound, pick that right foot up, step it back. High push-up, low push-up, up dog, down dog. I'm just gonna switch sides here, down dog. Lift that left leg, three-legged dog, rock forward, high push-up, left knee, left elbow, tap it and kick it back. High push-up, knee into your third eye, kick it back. High push-up, knee to the right, tap the elbow and kick it back. Step that foot between your hands. Flatten your back foot as you rise up, warrior one. Deep inhale. Exhale, open it up, warrior two, sink. Flip the front hand and reverse it. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Lean back, open up. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Inside of that left foot, pause for a moment. And without a sound, pick that left foot up, step it back. High push-up, pause here. Now, you can drop your knees to the mat if you'd like, no worries. Take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, come on down to your forearms. And then back up to long arms. Keep breathing. Low plank. High plank. Low plank. High plank. Low plank. High plank. One more round. Yes, you can. Low plank. High plank. Drop to your knees. Bring your knees as wide as the mat, or wider if you can. Bring your toes together to touch and sit back on your heels. Reach your right arm underneath your torso and rest your shoulder and your cheek to the mat. Close your eyes here. Take a deep inhale and a loud sigh. Calm Ujjayi breathing. And then gently come back up to long arms and switch sides. So left arm reaches underneath your torso. Left cheek rests on the mat. You can take another sigh if that helps you to relax here. Inhaling. And then come on up, long arms. Hands and knees, down dog. You can take a moment and walk it out. And then lift the right leg, three-legged dog. Step that foot between your hands and rise up for a high lunge. Now you can always keep that back knee on the mat if you'd like, there's no worries. Take a minute and find your balance. And when you're ready, you can reach your arms up to the sky, sinking. Interlace all the fingers except for the pointer finger. And then see if you can sink deeper into your legs. And then lift your ribs up and start to go over to the right side. Lift your ribs up higher, but sink deeper into your legs. Maybe you can fall to the right a little further. Keep breathing. You got this. And then come back to center. Bring your hands to your heart. Come forward to lengthen and then twist. Left elbow outside of the right knee, pulling the belly up and off of the thigh. Keep breathing here. You could spread your wings and fly if you'd like. Take one more inhale. And as you exhale, frame your front foot, straighten both legs, nose to your knee. And step that left foot forward next to the right. Inhale, rise. Hands touch overhead. Swan dive all the way down, nose to knees. Halfway lift. Step it back. Chaturanga, Dandasana, high to low push-up. Up dog and down dog. Can take a moment here and walk it out. Same thing, left side, lift that left leg, step it through, high lunge. Once again, if you want to drop the knee to the mat, you can. Interlacing everything but the pointer finger. Sink deep, lift the ribs, and then this time go over to the left side. Calm breathing. One more deep inhale here. And as you exhale, come back to center, hands to your heart. Come forward to find length through the spine, and then twist. Right elbow outside of the left knee, pressing the top hand into the bottom. You could even make a fist here if you'd like. Leaning back. Perhaps you gaze up to the sky. Maybe you spread your wings and fly. Keep breathing. You got this, just one more inhale. And as you exhale, frame the front foot, straighten the leg, nose to your knee. And then step the right foot forward next to the left, bend your knees and roll up. Bring your hands together to touch overhead. Come through, touch your third eye in your heart. Take a deep inhale and a loud sigh. And just find mountain pose for a moment. Rooting your feet down into the mat. reaching your crown up to the sky, cores engaged. And then I'd like you to wrap your right elbow underneath your left, and then grab your thumb or hook your hands. So we're going to come into an eagle posture, lifting the elbows to your chin and press your hands away from you. And then lift that right leg and wrap it around the left, squeezing the thighs together. You can point the toes down or wrap the toes around the back of the shin if that works in your body. Your drishti is set, your breath is calm and free here. Drop the hips a little bit lower and then stand and release, and we'll switch sides. Left arm under, right arm over. Elbows lift to the chin as you press the hands away from you. Wrapping the left leg as tight as you can around the right, creating stability. Breath is calm and free here. You got this. Sink the hips low, stand and release. We'll do that one more time. Right arm under, left arm over, lifting the elbows and pressing the hands away from you. Right leg squeezes around the left as you sink deep. Shoulders stacked over the hips. Sink the hips a little lower and then stand and release. Left arm under, right arm over, lifting the elbows and pressing the hands away from you. As you sink, the left leg squeezes around the right. Breath is calm and free here. You got this. Sink the hips a little bit lower and then release as you stand. Swim your arms out and up, hands touch. Go back, lift your heart. Come to center in swan dive, nose to knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back, high push up, pause. Drop your knees to the mat and come on down to your forearms. So you can keep your palms flat, or you can interlace your fingers. You decide what feels better. You can keep the knees on the mat or go ahead and straighten the legs. So we'll do 3 rounds of low planks. Calm breathing, challenge yourself here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 more, yes you can, you're strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Drop your hips and flatten your feet. Take a deep inhale. Come on, let's do it again. Knees can be on the mat. There's no big deal here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop your hips, flatten your feet, deep inhale. One last time. Yes, you can. Come on up. Don't even think about it, just do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop it. You made it. Deep inhale. Exhale. Just lay down on your mat. One ear to the mat. Pick up a shoulder and roll it down your back. Pick up the opposite shoulder and roll that down your back. And then flip other ear to the mat. And then turn your chin to face the mat. Turn the palms of your hands down to face the mat. And lift the head, neck, and shoulders. If it's okay on the low back, lift the thighs. You could lift the arms if you'd like, reaching the fingertips towards your toes. You could interlace the fingers and reach the knuckles towards your toes. Keep breathing. Take one more great big inhale here. Exhale, release everything down. Bend your knees and start to windshield wiper your legs side to side. And then drop the legs to the mat. Bring your hands next to your shoulders and lift it all the way up, upward facing dog. So pressing the belly button forward. Perhaps you gaze up to the sky. Deep inhale. Exhale, curl the toes. Press back, downward facing dog. Press the heels towards the mat, lift the tailbone. And then when you're ready, just come to your knees. Cross your ankles and find a seat in the center of your mat. Sitting up as tall as you can. Feet and hands are parallel. And you can slowly, one vertebrae at a time, begin to unroll. If there's something in your hair, you could pull it out so that you can get comfortable. Keep your knees bent and measure it off. Longest finger can touch the backs of the heels. Pressing down into your feet, slowly lift the hips and roll up one vertebrae at a time. When you've reached the top, you could interlace the fingers, scooching the shoulders closer together, but if that doesn't feel comfortable, you keep your arms long. Pressing down to lift up, keep breathing. Press down to lift up a little bit higher. If the hands are interlaced, release them, and just slowly, one vertebrae at a time, gently unroll all the way down. That should feel really nice in your body. So we'll do that one more time, pressing down into your feet, slowly roll up, take your time. Arms can stay long, or you scooch the shoulders and interlace the fingers. You could lift the heels if you'd like. If you're interested, you could lift the right leg, pointing the toes to the sky. But you're free to skip whatever doesn't feel good in your body, breathing. If the leg is lifted, return it to the mat, switch sides, breathing. Drop the leg if it's lifted, press down to lift up. Full expression of this posture. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, releasing the hands if they're interlaced. And slow as can be, you gently unroll the hips, and then the heels land. And then you could widen your feet as wide as the mat and knock your knees together. Or you come into Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet come together to touch. Place one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. Close your eyes. Let's sigh here. Take an inhale through your nose. Fill your lungs. And let it go out of your mouth. Returning to your Ujjayi breathing. Open your eyes gently if they're closed. Bring your thighs together to touch and hug your knees into your chest, and you can rock side to side or make little circles, one direction and then the other. And then drop the feet to the mat. Bring your hands underneath your hips and straighten your legs. So your feet are flexed, pressing the heels up to the sky. You're going to slowly begin to lower your legs all the way down 2 inches off the mat. And then lift the legs back up. Now, a modification for this is to lower the legs down and then bend the knees and bring them up. So you decide what works. We're going to do a 21 leg lifts, lowering the legs 2 inches off the mat and lift it back up. That's 1. 2, if you wanted, you could lift the head. 3, or not. 4, keep going. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, last one, 21. Hug your knees into your chest. Excellent job. Give yourself a full body stretch. Reaching your arms over your head, pointing your toes, get really long. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, relax. Excellent. Hug your knees into your chest. And then from here, we're going to rock and roll a couple times, massage out your spine, and then come to a seat on your mat. And then bend your right knee. And then stack the left knee on top of the right. So we're coming into this cow face posture. Sitting tall here. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, you slowly just fold forward to your own degree. And you can reach your arms in front of you if you'd like. Just keep breathing. And then sit up tall, and then we'll switch sides. Sitting up tall once again, take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, fold forward. And then sit up tall and grab your ankles here, and then I want you to just roll back. All right, so you're laying on your back, your legs are still stacked, and then grab your heels and gently pull your heels in towards your shoulders. Excellent. Then release the heels and just switch sides. Grabbing the heels once again, pulling them in towards your shoulders. And then release your feet. Uncross your legs and drop your feet to the mat. And then widen your feet. Outside edges of the feet line up with the outside edges of the mat. And bring your arms out like a T. And then just drop your knees to the right. And then over to the left. To the right. To the left. To the right. To the left. To the right. And then pause. Let them land. If you'd like, you place the right foot on the left knee. But again, if it doesn't feel good in your body, you skip it. Turn your gaze to the left, close your eyes. Take a deep inhale and a sigh. If you have the foot on the knee, gently remove it. Bring the knees back to center. And once again, we'll drop the knees side to side just a few times. And the next time you come to the left, allow your knees to land. Left foot can rest on the right knee if that felt okay. Turning your gaze to the right. Close your eyes. Take a deep inhale and a sigh. Gently remove the foot from the knee. If it's there, come back to center. Hugging yourself into a tight ball. A moment of gratitude. Think of just one thing that you're grateful for in this moment. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, set up your Shavasana. So take your time to get comfortable. Arms long at your sides, palms turn up. Legs long, feet fall out to the sides. You could rock your head left to right, just to find the most comfortable position. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Fill your lungs all the way to the top, and then pause, hold your breath. Hold it. A big sigh out of your mouth. Normal, everyday breathing here. Bring your awareness to your toes, the balls of your feet, your arches and your heels, and all those tiny bones in your feet. Feel them relax. Your ankles relax. Your shins and your calves sink into the mat. Your knees are relaxed. Your thighs and your thigh bones sink. Feel your hips, glutes, pelvis, all of your internal organs sink into the mat. Feel your entire spinal column, one vertebrae at a time, gently fall into the mat. All the way up your spine. Your shoulders and your angel bones relax. Your ribs and your lungs relax. Your heart is at rest. All of the muscles in your back melt. Biceps, triceps, elbows, forearms, wrists, all 10 fingers, those little bones in your hands, even your fingernails relax. Your neck is relaxed. Your chin, jaw, teeth, tongue, lips relax. Ears, cheeks, and nose relax. Eyes, eyeballs, eyelids, and eyebrows relax. Forehead, scalp, and brain. Your entire body is relaxed. Please allow yourself another 3 to 5 minutes here in Shavasana. Your assignment for today is to be kind to everyone, no matter what. You are the role model of generosity and compassion, a leader for the rest of us on how to be the inspiration we all seek. You are a walking example of greatness. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you next time. Namaste.